If it's your first time cruising with Royal Caribbean, or you've just booked Independence of the Seas, and you're not quite sure what to expect, then this video is for you. Maybe you're wondering what's actually included, how boarding at Southampton works, whether the key is really worth it, or what the atmosphere's like on a short Royal Caribbean cruise. In this video, I'm going to answer the questions first-timers ask most. I'll keep it simple, I'll be honest, and I'll tell you what I wish I'd known before I sailed. How does boarding in Southampton work? And what time can you really get on? You'll check in through the Royal Caribbean app, upload your documents, pick a check-in time, and arrive at the terminal for security and boarding. If you've got the key, you'll be directed to a separate area. You'll board before general guests, and you'll be on the ship earlier. On my sailing, I was physically on board around 10:30 in the morning, which on a short cruise makes a big difference. Without the key, the process is still efficient. You'll board in waves according to your arrival time, and you'll usually be exploring by late morning or early afternoon. Drop your case with the porters, keep swimwear and medication in your carry-on, and you're set. Disembarkation is similarly organized. With the key, you get a sit-down breakfast and a smooth exit window. Without it, you choose self-assist with your bags, or a later slot where Royal handles the luggage. What's included in the fare, and what will cost extra? When you cruise on Independence of the Seas, quite a lot is already included in your fare. Your cabin, the main dining room, and the Windjammer buffet for breakfast, lunch, and dinner are all part of the price. You've also got Sorrento's for pizza by the slice, and Café Promenade for snacks, cakes, and coffee throughout the day. And most of the menu in fish and chips is also included. Entertainment is covered too. Theatre shows, live music in the bars, and the spectacular ice skating shows in Studio B are all included, as are the pools and hot tubs, the rock climbing wall, mini golf, the gym, and flow rider surf sessions that anyone can join. The 2 water slides are also included, and there is no need to pack pool towels as they are provided, but you'll need to scan them in and out when you borrow them, and you can swap wet towels for new dry ones as many times as you like. There are, however, a few extras you'll want to budget for. Specialty restaurants, such as Chop's Grill, Giovanni's Italian, and Izumi Hibachi all carry a charge, as do Johnny Rockets. Room service is mostly included for continental breakfast, but other orders have a small fee. You'll also pay extra for Wi-Fi, drinks beyond the basic free options, and activities like the arcade, laser tag when it's running, and the escape room. Spa treatments and gratuities are also added separately. Is the drinks package worth it? And what's the smart way to buy? Prices move. On my short cruise, I paid £314 for 2 people. If you're not sure you'll drink enough, remember there are free options: water, iced tea, basic coffee, juices at breakfast. A good rule is, price up what you actually drink on day 1, then decide on day 2. I've got a full deep dive on the Royal Caribbean drinks package, where I break down prices, what's included, and how to stack the savings. That's the perfect next step if you're on the fence. Where should you eat as a first-timer, and what's genuinely worth paying for? Let's start with what's included. Windjammer is the variety king, and perfect for a first lunch on boarding day. The main dining room gives you a classic cruise dinner experience, with changing menus, and it still feels special on formal night. Sorrento's is the late-night lifesaver for pizza by the slice, and Café Promenade keeps you topped up with snacks. For paid venues, Chop's Grill is the dependable treat night. Giovanni's is lovely if you want comforting Italian, and Izumi Hibachi is dinner and a show. My rule is simple: pick one paid venue you'll remember, then use the included options the rest of the time. What's the crowd like, and how busy are venues on a short cruise? Short sailings from Southampton can feel lively. Many people take advantage of drinks offers, bars are buzzing, and the Royal Promenade has that party energy most evenings. I found it easier to get a seat on Avia and Britannia during school holidays than on this particular short Royal sailing, simply because Indy was a proper weekend escape crowd. My go-to place to get a seat, even when it was busy, was the Star Lounge. It always had something on, but as it was a large venue, I always managed to find a seat, unlike places like Playmakers and the Schooner Bar, which were always packed. Are there sunbed wars on Independence of the Seas? Pool decks get busy on sea days. You'll see the usual early towel placements, but it's less of a battleground compared to Arvia and Britannia. If you want a calmer space, head to the adults-only solarium. Try the aft areas away from the pool, or take a lounger on the open decks above and use the stairs or lifts to pop down for a swim. After 4 in the afternoon, sunbeds free up as people get ready for dinner. Towels are scanned in and out, so return them to avoid a charge. And if you're happy without a lounger, there's plenty of shaded seating around the pool bars where you can watch the world go by. The Sky Lounge is also a great place for people watching. The Key. Is it worth paying for on Independence? The Key bundles early boarding, a welcome lunch in the main dining room, priority show seating, a dedicated disembarkation breakfast, and carry-on drop-off so the crew delivers your bags to the cabin. On a short cruise, I found it genuinely useful. Being on board by 10:30 meant a quiet swim, an early cocktail, and a relaxed lunch before the crowds arrived. The VIP seating was handy, and disembarkation was calm and quick. Cabins for first-timers. What should you know before choosing? Independence cabins are comfortable, a little classic in style compared with Royal's newest ships, and well laid out. Inside cabins work brilliantly if you're planning to be out most of the day. Promenade view cabins are fun for people watching. Just expect a little noise during events. If you're prone to motion, choose a midship cabin on a lower deck. Bring a US plug adapter. Royal Caribbean uses American sockets. Storage is decent, but not as generous as some P&O ships, so use underbed space for suitcases and consider a few fold-flat organizers for the wardrobe. Formal night, themed nights, and what to pack for Indy. Royal runs formal nights on longer sailings, and even on short cruises, people make an effort. It's a touch more relaxed than P&O Cruises, but it still feels special. Pack one outfit you feel great in. Many sailings also have white night on deck, so if you want to join in, bring something white. Outside of that, pack layers for breezy decks, swimwear for the pool, trainers for walking ashore, and a light waterproof if you're sailing shoulder season from Southampton. Wi-Fi and staying connected. Is VOOM actually good? Royal's VOOM internet is strong compared with many lines, and you can switch devices by logging out and in again. If this is your first cruise with Royal, you'll be fine. Independence is easy to navigate. The crew are brilliant at pointing you in the right direction, and there's always something happening. It's a great first taste of Royal Caribbean. Now you know what to expect on board. The only question left is the drinks package. I've covered the real costs and whether it's worth it. Click on screen to watch that next.